comes up to me. You know I don't like when people come up to me while I'm eating. I'm like, you cannot be. Yo, Cass, check this out. Ain't that
No way.
what's her name?
Professor Green?
Professor Green? More like Professor Gone. Cass, my sweet, most oblivious friend. Don't you find it suspicious that everyone on here is me and you colored? Oh, Cass, my apologies. Too soon? Wait, if Professor Green is gone, who's gonna watch me sleeping statistics? No.
Hi, welcome once again to Inside the Kiln Podcast, the podcast that all about the kiln. We welcome you we have two wonderful guests today. Sorry, I want to make sure I accurately remember their names. We have our wonderful sound technician slash editor
slash casting director
slash what, utility?
Amazing person
slash amazing person slash person that sometimes does not pick up a call when I need to problem
I didn't
solve.
come here to be shaded slash that
slash everything in between, Miss Amber Mitchell.
Hi guys.
And we have the woman that performs many tasks, including the person that creates the animation within our film, incredibly talented graphic designer. She even did grip here and there. She's wonderful, Miss Yareli Colin.
Hi guys.
Amber, how are you doing today?
I'm good. I'm glad to be a part of this. I've heard so much about it.
It's a great
Episode
podcast.
5.
It's a great podcast.
That's awesome. I'm excited. Thank you for having me.
Of course, Yareli. What about yourself?
Feeling a bit nervous but excited. Really happy to be here.
Why are you nervous?
I don't know.
Look, it's just a conversation between me and you. Nobody else is listening. All right. It's just me, you, Amber, and everybody else.
I'm more excited than nervous, basically.
Love it. Yeah. Let me ask you guys this. Because we want to get to know you. We want to see how you think. All right. Since Inside the Kiln, it leans between a horror and thriller and all that good stuff. What is your favorite horror movie, Amber?
My favorite horror movie, truthfully, it would be the one that I'm most afraid of since I was a child. It's Nightmare on Elm Street, because Freddy Krueger is so hideous. And I'm afraid of the killer. I don't want anybody trying to molest me or accost me, especially at schools and basements and all that stuff. And he has knives. I mean, really.
Especially when you're sleeping.
And he goes in your dreams.
He does.
That is like the kid's worst nightmare. So A Nightmare on Elm Street. And Scream, because I really like that movie. I like the franchise of Scream, but scary one, it's Nightmare on Elm Street.
So you're telling me you don't want people in your dreams trying to chase you with knives?
No. I don't want that in real life or in my dream life. I would like to have peace at some point.
So I'm change plans. Cool.
Yes, thanks.
You're welcome. What about you, Yareli?
Now I watch horror movies. Now I'm more into sci-fi, but if there's one horror movie I really like, it's the first Insidious.
The who?
The first Insidious movie.
Ah, yes. I do remember that.
I remember I was watching it and I was like 9. I got nightmares. And the song that I'm pretty sure still traumatizes those watchers is the Tiptoe Through the Window song. So it's like...
It's a black woman from the Jordan Peele movie. Get Out.
Yeah.
No.
Exactly. No.
You said you were in sci-fi. I know this is Inside the Kiln, but I'm curious. What's your favorite sci-fi movie?
I like the Terminator movies. Cool.
Hey, I'll
Terminators. Be back. I've watched, what was it? I just recently finished watching the Adam Project.
Yeah,
with Ryan Reynolds.
I really like that.
That was a good movie too.
It was.
I wanted to see that.
Yeah, it was my rating. Well, what was your rating of the movie? Because I have a particular rating of it.
I liked it. I like the whole. I like how younger Adam mentions the whole. That's a lightsaber kind of thing. And I've started getting into Star Wars, and I was like, that's Star Wars.
Oh, yeah. Funny thing is, me and Yareli were actually in a anime / comic book / toy store the other day, and you should have seen her just nerding out. I was like, man, I thought I was a big anime nerd. She was buying everything in the store. I was like, you cool with me? All right.
Cool. I use my gas bill money for my gas bill money for what was it? The Levi?
Yeah.
The Levi prop.
Yeah, from
Attack on Titan.
Attack on Titan. Yeah. I know
It was
there's a
for
lot
the
of.
sake of art. It's
Yes,
okay
it was.
to spend the money on
I
it.
have it displayed on in my desk in my office.
Exactly. It was an investment.
An investment. So I hope you here still listening. Love your anime fans, because this is now turned into an anime podcast. You're welcome. No,
Look at y'all geeking out. Like y'all are both got this kid Kool-Aid smiles on your face. You're
Yeah.
so excited.
because
Is Levi the one with the blonde hair?
No.
See? I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's because my sister and my brother are really into it. So I hear them talk about stuff. So
Attack on Titan?
see, look, just don't. I don't want to jump in this. I understand. It's cool.
it's very cool. It's cool to be a blurred. That's black nerds for all you normies out there.
Here we go.
Anyways, moving on before I get stirred up. What is something on set? Because of course I've been on set with both of you. We produced this amazing film called Inside the Kiln. You didn't know. What was your favorite part of being on set?
Being on set to actually see the vision come to life. You know, we do so much time in pre-production, preparing, having the actors come in and read the parts and everything. But when you put them actually in the setting and they're just like, I was like, oh my gosh, we're for real making a horror movie. When we went to the kiln, when the first professor got killed and the guy was chasing her, I was like, oh my God, this is serious.
It is.
And then I was like, calm down, you're holding the boom. So I did that. Yeah.
I know they were running into each other. I was like, safety first on set. All right. I know you're knocking things over, but don't knock each other over.
Right.
Okay. All right. What about you, Yareli?
It's like similar to what Amber had said, just setting up everything, being part of the whole shooting experience.
Yes.
I also liked making the vase for
vase was fun.
The
It was-
vase was cool.
yeah.
I liked making that as well, and like just
And the vase shows up a lot in the movie.
yeah.
So how do you feel about something that you created with your own hands being able to show up on a film that could be seen by hundreds, if we do this right, thousands, if we do this right, millions of people?
I feel proud of myself. I never imagined my work being part of a film. So it's like, as an artist, it's like, oh, I'm really
And a
happy.
lot of her work was featured in it. Like your
was.
paintings and everything.
Yeah.
That was like, you're a resident artist.
I forgot. I know I said she was a graphic designer, but I want you to also take note. Her role is also artist. So a lot of stuff that she creates, you're going to see that in the film. Once you guys actually see the film, take note. We have a bunch of Easter eggs in there because it's connected to Yareli.
Yeah. Pretty much whenever you see an art anything and you're like, wow, that's really cool, she did it.
Yeah. They're like, the grip made that? Yes. Key grip, leader of the grips.
Yep.
And leader of the animation. So anytime you see a piece of animation within the film, Yareli did that also. Isn't she talented? Round of applause.
Thank you.
All right, biggest influences when it comes to your creative direction. What you do in the industry right now, maybe what you want to do in the industry. Who are some of your biggest creative influences?
You mean like, who do I look
Yeah, who inspires
toward?
you?
Who inspires me? Truthfully, okay. I love movie trailers. My dream job is to produce and edit movie trailers. So like the big juggernauts,
Hey.
like the movie trailer that really sticks out to me that I remember made me want to go, wow, I gotta see that. Like, what is this? Besides Disney's Lion King.
And besides Inside the Kiln.
Besides Inside the Kiln.
Of
Coming
course.
to you soon.
Coming to you soon.
Was The Black Swan.
Oh.
Because it just grows and grows and grows. And as Natalie Portman's character drives deeper inside of paranoia and emotional insanity, she becomes a swan. Like, I was just like, oh my gosh. So yeah,
Wait, she physically becomes.
She physically becomes a swan. Yes,
that's crazy.
Like her legs become like all webbed feet, like a duck's, and then she starts growing feathers.
It's a deep
It's
movie.
just basically her becoming the black swan as she
and
dances.
Mila Kunis is in it, and she's hot too, and everybody dances.
Yeah.
Everyone's happy.
Yep.
LL Cool J. LL Cool J once did a music video for a movie he was in called, what was it, The Deepest Sea or Deep Blue Sea?
Deep Blue Sea.
Yeah. He turned into a shark. he did. He transformed into a shark. The music video. I kid you not. He's swimming underwater. His face, his whole body turned into a shark. I was like, man, ain't no black man doing that.
But in the movie, if you saw the movie, I can understand why he wanted to be a manly, like, yeah, I'm a shark. Because in the movie, he was a cook and he was quiet and he had to suffer by himself. He got put in an oven. He was, his head was burned.
Well.
Everybody was away from him. He had to find his way. As this thing was sinking to get out of the laboratory, he did everything on his own, but he had to be a quiet comfort, just like, I'm okay. So I can understand why he wanted to be a shark in the video.
Human
total
development is
opposite.
probably something that we will not dive too deep into.
Oh my God.
You know? Sorry.
That's fine.
I had to get that joke off. Anyways, we support all races. Moving on.
But he survived in that.
What's that?
He survived.
Did he? Tell you the truth? Never watched the movie.
Oh, Deep Blue Sea. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. In Deep Blue Sea, he survived.
Spoiler alert.
I know. Thanks.
Which it's not common for us to survive, especially in the 90s.
What was that, 99 or something?
Yeah, something like that. We never
see.
survived back then.
Exactly.
Yeah, as soon as
We
I saw a
died
black
first.
person on screen, I was like, you ain't gonna last past the first act.
Exactly.
If I saw you in the third act, I'd be like, man, this is very revolutionary.
It's coming though.
It's Hey, now we're stars in the movies. We lasted the whole thing.
That's right.
Yeah, thank you, Disney. Anyways, what are some of your creative influences?
This is a really tricky question. I really look up to Tim Burton.
Ooh. Little horror?
Guillermo del Toro, Martin Scorsese,
Did you see the animation from Guillermo del Toro?
Pinocchio.
No, maybe I'm thinking of. I'm pretty sure I'm thinking of him on Netflix when it's about troll hunters. There we go.
I think I would think that was on my list to watch. I'm more into like documentaries when it comes to Netflix. I'm more of a documentary, but like if they have cool movies, I'll watch them. So,
Yeah,
like,
it's an animation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
it's
like, I really look up to like their stop motion animation. I was like, I would like to say like 8. I used to love drawing, and that was like one of my biggest dreams to become an animator.
That's fantastic.
Do you want to do stop motion?
Yeah,
Cool.
either stop motion or like maybe game design. I'm not sure.
What's some of your favorite stop motion?
Stop motion. I like. It would have to be Coraline.
Ooh,
Coraline's a good one.
Yep.
And then Corpse Bride. Corpse Bride was a good one too.
Corpse Bride. I don't think I've seen that one.
It's Tim Burton.
Yeah, I do remember snippets because you always see them in like pop culture and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But I've never actually taken time to actually watch it through.
Yeah, it's really good though.
What's it about?
It is about how a young man, he accidentally marries a corpse.
How do you accidentally marry a corpse?
He was saying
Hey, don't ask questions. No follow-up
I'm
questions.
sorry.
These are, some people just have fetishes. All right?
necrophilia.
I was like, that's called necrophilia.
Okay.
He was saying his vows to a branch, but the branch ended up being the corpse's hand.
Oh.
So he marries her on accident. It's a good movie though.
Okay, I see that as the accident. He was practicing. Okay. I thought you were going to say like Nightmare Before Christmas because I love that movie. So, yeah. Yeah, as far as.
So Christmas.
Nightmare
Before Christmas.
Nightmare Before Christmas. That's what it's actually called? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I know it. I just.
Boogie Woogie.
Yeah.
Jack the Pumpkin
yeah.
King.
Love
What
Jack.
is
Did you
wrong
say
with you?
Boogie Woogie?
Yeah, the Oogie Boogie.
Oogie That's his name.
Yeah.
That's his name.
Bookie Wookie.
Oogie Boogie. There you
Boogie.
go.
Oogie Woogie.
Nookie. Moving
Chicken
on.
nugget. Chicken
So,
nugget.
please explain to everybody. I know I've already told you what you did on set, but explain what you did on set and what was required of you on set.
Like on the actual
On the
set,
actual-
not the entire thing.
Oh yeah, on the actual set. You
On
being
the
set.
actual set, my job, I was a sound tech. So I held the boom and Yareli helped me. I had my Indiana Jones hookup.
Yeah.
I had the cables wound up on the side of my hip. And
All professional.
I worked on that task cam to make sure everything sounded nice. I didn't want it to sound like shh. I was like, ooh, let me turn that down.
Turn
And
it.
that was my job. So this was nice because I actually got to use the boom because the other projects we did, I was like laving people up. But I like this. I felt like a real film person.
A real film person.
Yes, because I was holding something. I was holding the boom.
Yeah.
Like that's a big deal. When you think of a film set, you think of somebody with a camera, somebody with a boom, and some lights. Deal with it.
That's it.
That's an important job.
And you were one of the more recognizable positions on set.
Yes.
Because you can't have a good set or a good movie without the boom.
That's right. And you
She
can't
brought
be
the boom.
afraid to get on the floor, get in the corner. You have
All the crevices.
All the crevices. You have to make that scene work as far as sound so the actors can just be themselves. But it has to sound beautiful, and it only sounds beautiful if you can hear them.
Yeah.
And one of my favorite parts about a shot is asking the boom to get out of the shot. It was it's the tale as old as time.
First of all, let's just put this out there because I did good on all the other stuff.
You did.
But when we had those huge scenes, I never knew where I was. That's why I was like, can I see the monitor? Can I see the monitor? And everybody was like, you should stand there. You should go here. I said, no. If I don't see the monitor and unless the director tells me to stand here, I will not stand there.
Yeah.
And guess what? You saw the boom. Why? Because other people and their opinions told me to stand somewhere that didn't feel right to me. So I listened to the director as well as, I got, whenever they set up the frame,
Look, this is not just with you. This is a common theme for all boom operators. Is that the boom will show up and we gotta be like too far down, too far up sometimes. And to please take 2 steps to your right.
yes. And so what I did with the boom before we even shot, before you yelled action, I would look at the display and I would just kind of see how far I can go up.
Yeah.
How far can I go up?
Exactly.
What? Ooh, that's too much. So I'll say, go to the 3rd crease on her shirt. See, you didn't know it was that
pretty smart.
detailed.
I did not.
You didn't know it was that
I did
detailed,
not.
but it was. Because that's how awesome I was. Yes.
This is some really fascinating stuff. See, I'm even learning this stuff. This is awesome.
That's what I did. While you set up your frame, I marked my frame. I knew that I can't go above that crease. And, the sound was amazing.
When I was doing my pretentious task, there are other people just doing the hard work.
It's okay. You were doing hard work too.
Now I'm just telling people where to stand and go. That's
You
it.
had to plan all that stuff.
What's that?
And you had the move. You were actively kind of directing and cutting and everything in your mind because only you know what the film looks like. And when it comes down to the editing room, it's going to be you and the editor and the maybe producer. That's it. None of us are there.
You would think I don't know what it looks like.
I hope you do because you are the director and that's important.
We can visualize it for you.
There you go.
You have to do it by yourself.
You're right. I do know what I'm doing. I'm pretty good.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes.
How about you, Yareli?
What was my role on set? I was a gaffer and I put tape on the floor.
You did more than that. You did. You helped me out. You, whenever we couldn't find something or do something, where's Yareli?
I know,
Yareli,
she's being super humble. Anytime the grips were confused or didn't know how to operate, you know, the first person I got, it was Yareli. I'm like, where's Yareli?
I know it says best boy, but really it shouldn't say best girl. It just should say best Yareli, because you were awesome. Like, seriously, if this was a Miss Congeniality contest or the best of, we would nominate you, because you were always there and you stepped up.
You did.
And we noticed that one day you had to leave because you had a job interview. How dare you?
I'm sorry.
Because we were like, where's the so-and-so? Where's Yareli? She's not here. Oh my gosh.
They had to figure things out on their own.
They really did. But
they did a good job, but it took them a little longer than normal.
That lets you know that you're missed.
Oh, okay, thank you. I appreciate that.
We appreciate you.
But I did have a lot of fun with you, especially. You're just messing up with the audio, just having fun.
We were learning together.
Yeah, we were.
Hey, sometimes that's what a set is.
Yeah.
You learn on the go.
Yeah.
There was someone in particular that did show up to set. And me and the second AD, Kristen, she was in an episode or two ago. We had to rewrite a whole scene right off the bat.
Oh my gosh.
That's what I'm talking about that's what I'm talking about when I say you're just on a set. Sometimes, a lot of times, things will not go as planned, and you gotta
think quick,
on the go, think quick, so that at the end of the day, you still get a really, really good product.
And time is money. We gotta keep
Time
it
is money.
moving.
Yeah.
Gotta keep it moving.
Wow.
Speaking of keeping it moving, Inside the Kiln. Right, I don't know why I pointed here.
It says DHTV
Yeah, that says DHTV podcast. Eventually, we're gonna have something here to analyze, maybe next week's podcast. But this does not say Inside the Kiln. This says DHTV podcast. Inside the Kiln.
Yes.
You know, it has themes of even some heavy. There's some heavy themes of immigration, deportation, all of that people can relate to. We also relate to average, normal issues, like sometimes for the betterment of yourself and what you're doing, sometimes having to ignore your family a little bit. In the film, what do you think is probably the most, or your favorite topic that we sort of go through?
What really stands out to me is because I always relate to the protagonist, or in our case, the heroine. It was a coming of age story. Like, you can actually see the progression of who Cassandra is. In the very beginning, she's meek and mild. She doesn't speak. She really likes her teacher. The teacher, she's like, oh wow, she's so great. She makes stuff with her hands, and I want to do that, but I'm not going to say it out loud. Oh, sorry, I'm not going to say it out loud.
You haven't said any spoilers, Jeff. I saw you leading that way. So,
but towards the end of the film, she really steps up. It's like, no, you don't have to walk in someone else's shadow. You don't have to listen to your friends, or you do it, but follow your heart. And she really does that, and she steps into her own as a person, as an artist, as a woman. You know, I really like that part of the story.
It's very empowering.
Thank you.
Yes. Very, very much so.
Yes.
For me, what was the question again? I'm sorry.
What was your favorite theme within the film, or maybe it's a theme that we haven't even thought of yet that might be your favorite that you took out of the film?
Similar to what Amber had said, I like to say I could somehow relate to Cassandra's artistic side. If you look in her room, like how messy it is and how artistic it is, that's how my room looks like. There's paintbrushes everywhere and stuff. So I also familiarize with myself with her because of the passion that she has for her hobby. So that's something that I also have too. I love art. I like anything to do with art.
All the time.
So if there's something that I could do with my hands, I like doing it. So that's something that I like.
I like to work with my hands too. In an appropriate way.
Artistic way.
This is a family show.
I know.
So, yeah.
Get your mind out the gutter.
I just want to put that out there.
There are 10-year-olds listening. Stop it. Gross. Anyways, what was your favorite scene in the movie without giving away any spoilers, I said sort of explain around it.
My favorite scene. I wouldn't say, okay, I don't know how I can explain that without it being that. But my favorite moment is when the professor walks into the room. It was the way you shot it. It was dark behind her. She comes out of the dark and into the light, and she's like, now let's get down to business. I don't know. Is that the line?
Something
It's
like
something
that.
like,
Something like
let's
that.
get started. It's just, she looks so crazy. It's one of those zoom, like jaw shots.
But
Like,
you know what's crazy? She looks crazy, but she still looks so elegant at the same time.
Yeah.
at the same time, in
Yeah.
the tone of her voice,
Yeah.
she sounds very nice.
She's
and it's
in
just
control.
like,
Like very modest, but
Yeah.
like creepy at the same time.
exactly. You're
Yeah.
like, oh my gosh, who is this crazy person? Yeah. So that's my favorite.
You're like, should I kneel before her or run?
Exactly.
I don't know. It's one of my favorites. Well, it's actually one of my favorite shots.
Yeah.
Shots as well. It was so beautifully lighted. Shout out our DP,
Yes.
Gael. Shout out. And our camera person, Alec, who was
Smooth hands.
who was
I call Alec smooth hands.
shout out Alec, smooth hands.
He knows how to do those perfect zooms and those the nice little. I'm just gonna track across. Like, it's like, oh, smooth hands.
and the way he was on the slider and yeah, it was absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
Smooth.
Smooth hands.
Oh, Yareli, what was your favorite scene or moment?
I'm going to have to agree with Amber. I'm pretty sure if you were to ask anyone here in the podcast, that's the same answer you'll get.
Oh, yeah.
Just that the moment. It's like the moment.
Some of my favorite parts were actually the parts where Cassandra and Daniel sort of get into it,
Oh yeah.
because the emotion that flares up because we can agree Cassandra is mostly timid and a little bit introverted throughout the movie. But when she fights with Daniel,
Yeah.
like her emotions show up. Daniel's her best friend, and I guess maybe that's why he can get on her nerves the most, because he knows her probably the best.
Yeah.
And so with emotions flaring, it was
Yeah, because she had problems at home, and
Yeah.
she has problems at school,
Exactly.
and involving Daniel, she couldn't handle it basically.
I'm gonna take it from everybody and you.
Yeah, it's like it's reasonable. Everyone has their bursts at one moment.
she's like just like a man to do this. Yeah. What was your favorite part on set? Your favorite moment that you probably had tons of moments because we shot for
We
5
did.
days.
Truthfully, okay, I don't want to seem like, oh, it's all about me or whatever. But I really like that I was able to contribute to like the set. But at the very beginning, we needed a jacket for the professor. I had one in the back of my
had to
car.
do-
I was
get
going to
ready.
donate to the school,
Yeah.
and that's better. I'd rather donate to the film department.
Yeah.
Same thing with the blanket. I keep a blanket in the back of my car just in case you like see a homeless person and it's cold or something. And
That's really nice of you.
thank you.
Sweetie.
It's my Christian duty. But the blanket that I had matched the floor, and it was perfect as far as
was.
putting on top of, so she could land.
Yeah.
You know, so I was glad that I was able to contribute. I was like, oh, I got that in my car. I was
Yeah.
like, look at me having stuff in my Mary
It actually
Poppins
did match
bag.
perfectly with the flip. Like, it's so perfect we didn't have to remove it. It was just like natural.
Exactly. So I was really proud about that.
Yeah, that's good.
That's good. For me, it would be just having the ability to help everyone, whether if it was on grips, if it was with Amber and audio, or if it was just taping the floor.
Yeah,
Even with the vase too, like Raul wanted me to repaint it, so I spent like a good half hour repainting it, and then I made another vase.
Multi-talented. And you always need one of those type of people on set that no matter, they might be set to a certain department, but you know you can move them around anywhere and they would be just as good. You need those utility, those Swiss Army knives.
You are definitely a Swiss Army knife.
Yeah, and that's I always appreciate the Swiss Army knives because they make my job a lot easier. I'm like, oh, an essential. I'll tell you the truth. I could have probably put her on lighting, and she would have done
Yes.
a really, really good job.
Yes.
Careful, Kyle. She's coming for your job.
But that's how it is when you're in film school. It's guerrilla style. It's like, okay, you do that job, you do that job, you do that. It's not like kind of like when you get an internship or afterwards or whatever. It's like, I am a cameraman. That's it. Like, oh, there's departments or they're different. It's like, oh no, you can't touch that. You're an actor. You're not allowed to touch that. But when you're in school, you do every job.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Period.
It's better to learn from every job so you get more experience on it.
Yeah. And some of the people, one thing I know, especially being on set, is two things. Is there are some people who fulfilled a particular role on set, and they suddenly realize, this is what I want to do. I really enjoy this. You know, I'm here at school. I know I want to be in film, but I wasn't exactly sure what I wanted to do. But being on this set, I am now sure I enjoy this. And then there are other people where they're on set, they're doing a particular role, and it might not be something that they wanted to do, but they were helping the team. But they were able to see how other roles were performed and realize, I want to do that. This person has done this so well that I want to do this particular role on other things. So, I mean, like you said, it's a place where we come together, we learn, we put together a fantastic film. Can't wait for you to see it. I know we've been telling you that for weeks now, but we'll have it out eventually. Just patient. We want to create a wonderful product for you. All right, and not rush things.
Take time.
Take our time. Sorry, inside jokes. What was probably the biggest challenge you faced on set?
On set, it was
Or even offset, whatever you want to say.
I would say it's two things, but on set as the sound tech, when it was two of us in the sound department, and when I found out the other person wasn't gonna be there, I was like, okay, so I have to hold the task cam and the boom and move around by myself. That's a lot. I don't even know how to touch. Where are those buttons on the task cam? So, you know, it was like a learning curve.
Yeah.
Luckily, Gus and I recorded him. I said, okay, what do you do? Why do you do that? He would give me little tips and everything. So I recorded that. And
Gus was great for that. Thank
exactly.
You, Gus.
Then I found a little Velcro thing at my house. I said, okay, we're going Indiana Jones style because I'm going to be the only person.
Velcro, baby.
Yes. You know, you have to
put
make
like
it
a
work.
tool belt.
Exactly.
Put it on there.
And then off camera, when I was the casting director, it was using Backstage because there are a lot of tweaks and everything. I didn't know how to use that platform. It's a lot. I can understand how it's a lot. But
Backstage, please sponsor us.
But now I understand like how to make everything work because it is a learning curve. It's an adjustment, but once you got it, you got it. As far as like setting up auditions and putting up notices and finding talent and all that type of stuff. It's a great tool, but it was kind of difficult to learn at first.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Those are challenges.
For me, it would be, since I also do the animations, it will have to be just drawing each scene.
Yes, I can imagine.
Step by step.
Yeah.
It's like if you're walking, you have to draw the whole process of the walk. It's not that it's hard. It's just it's very timely. It takes a lot of time. So it takes a lot of patience for that as well. In regards to the animations themselves, it was easy to work through the softwares. It's just getting it to be right. To be right, yep. To be right. It's that's what takes time too.
I can only imagine that would take a lot of time. Like I always have a lot of respect for animators out there who either start from scratch or even if you have something to work with, it's a long time. They do not get paid
for years.
Yeah, especially for like stop motion. I'm not quite sure how all of that works, but I would imagine you're moving everything just centimeter by centimeter when it comes to stop motion. So kudos. We really appreciate you being on this team. And wait, no. Sorry, I was gonna say I personally recruited you, but let's pretend I did. So So thank you for being and continuing to be part of this project.
Yes, don't pretend like you don't know us when you're on the red carpet.
Oh, no.
Stuff. I'm gonna call your name out. I'm just telling you.
For sure.
So what's one thing that you're hoping for when it comes to Inside the Kiln? And we know we've seen it. We know it's a good, great movie. And all the time that we've put in and worked on this thing, what's your hope for it in the future?
In the future, I just hope that the audience enjoys it. Mm-hmm. They really take it in, because we touch a lot of heavy topics, especially nowadays with this whole, the state of our country. I'm not going to call anybody out, but I'm just saying, with the state of our country and with the ICE raids and all that type of stuff, it's all hidden in the background in our film. So it's very, very relevant. Yeah. So I feel that I want audiences to understand and relate to it. I also want them to just like, wow, I want to share it with the world. That's what we want to do. Yeah. We worked really hard on this, and we got a lot of really talented people behind and in front of the camera. So I just hope that people enjoy it and they understand what we did.
I hope they really understand what we did too, because it comes out in very subtle ways, and we made it that way because we want people to not only enjoy the cinematic aspect of it, but also to relate to the subtle ways that it probably affects you.
Yeah. For me, I hope the audience enjoys it as much as we enjoyed making it.
Yes.
Even if it took a long time. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure Amber had fun being sound as much as I had. I'm still having fun doing the animations and the drawings. But similar to what Amber said, I hope people consider this and just think about what the actual meaning of the film is.
Yes.
And hopefully spread awareness, basically.
Always spread awareness. And I think one of the things that it's also in the film that I haven't touched on too much, but is one of the themes is racism.
Yeah.
And I was watching this Amanda Seals versus
everybody.
Yeah, all the conservatives in the world, all the black conservatives in the world. And one thing that really became clear to me is there's still a large portion of black people, especially in I know you guys are gonna flame me for not pronouncing this right. The diaspora. Diaspora. Sorry.
It's okay.
You guys know me. I pronounce things wrong all the time.
Well, it's not like you use it every day.
Well, I kind of do. That's why I should be.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, I know. I kind of use it every day. That's so I was like, I shouldn't get the pronunciation of this thing wrong. And it pointed out to me that education, especially when it comes to the diaspora, the differences between what Black Americans feel and Africans feel, and also the history of certain races in our country is super, super important, because if you don't know historical facts, then you think it's one way when it's really another way.
Yeah.
And as I'm watching Amanda go against these people, I'm thinking to myself, it's hard to debate these people because they don't even know the foundational facts.
Exactly.
And so through Inside the Kiln, we're not going to give you major facts when it comes to racism or anything like that, but it does bring it to the forefront. And you're able, because trust me, you can feel racism.
Yeah.
Like, even those who try to deny it can feel racism. That's why when they do it, you see this sort of either apologetic look or this very I'm standing my ground look.
Yeah.
Because they know you're about to attack them.
There's an uncomfortable
feeling, yes.
tension in the air.
Yeah. Like you know it and you can feel it. So to try to deny it is something I personally believe is unacceptable. And Inside the Kiln does not steer away from that. In fact, it runs directly into it. And these are one of the themes that we want you to really feel and look into. And hopefully, maybe it motivates you to go learn some more historical facts to improve your knowledge about racism here in the United States, maybe in other countries.
Not just black and white.
Not just black and white.
Yeah.
Yep. So that you can be a better person. You like that?
That was nice. I saw it flare.
It didn't know.
Yeah, it highlights the point.
It does.
Yeah, it does.
I think every point should be highlighted that way.
Yes.
Anyways, thank you for coming.
No problem.
We really enjoyed your time. Thank you for being with us. This has been Amber Mitchell.
Hi guys.
Yareli Colin.
Hello. Oh, bye. Hi.
Follow us on Instagram. I know I missed that last time. I got it this time. At Inside the Kiln. That's KILN. Oh, sorry. Apologies. I messed it up again. Follow us on Instagram at Inside the Kiln Movie. That's KILN. Inside the Kiln Movie. KILN. I'm Deji Emmanuel. And we'll see y'all next time.